Wee! Skid outs! Woo! Don't know why you're skidding out like that. Stop it! I would like you to stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of Mel. I don't know why, but they are. Anyway, hello everyone, I am DarkRubberNeck and welcome back to Space Engineers. Been looking forward to this episode because I stuffed up last episode and I have fixed it. You see, it looked ugly last time, extremely ugly, and I realized why. Because I forgot to take into account the actual living quarters floor. So, you know, and then, you know, someone else on Steam pointed out to me, you know, an actual elevator that would work for what I wanted to do. So I went back in and put in the elevator and fixed up the windows to match the flooring, if you know what I mean. And it has worked marvelously, absolutely marvelously. Now, even though, you know, it still has those chunky bits thanks to the metal, it actually looks really nice, actually. And we got, you know, the elevators poking out. They actually look like they belong there. So I'll take you in to show you what it looks like on the inside. Shall we? And drop down. Fly. Wee. Fly. Wee. Wish running was a little faster. I could have sworn it wasn't never this slow beforehand. Okay. Now, as you see here, I've done some modifications here. I'll run up to the top first, you know, just to show you. Everything still looks fine, you know, you got a nice view outside. However, you got yourself elevators to this floor and to the roof floor. Now, I haven't exactly finished the glass up here because I'm not entirely sure how I'll blend the living quarter floor with the landing pad. So I left the glass off of that for now until I figured all that out. Now, for these elevators, as you can see, I created like a 5 times elevator from the bottom floor to up here, and then another elevator from here to the top. And then I realized that there's an actual elevator that can go all the way from the bottom all the way to the top, so I put one there too. These elevators are awesome. Thanks, Geo, for mentioning them. They're exactly what I was looking for. However, that is not all I did. While I was at it, I thought, you know what? I did want to build a special little pathway down here, you know, give this an actual purpose. So I created this little loopy-loop thingy-majiggy, and I put an elevator here. What you don't realize is this is actually a very freaking huge elevator. It'll go deep into the ground. I've barely did anything here because, you know, I just want to get the elevator in. I was thinking, you know, once I got the tower done and other stuff done, I might want to build like a miner ship and basically get down under the ground and take out a huge chunk of earth, so that way underneath the whole base is like a sort of giant hangar or something like that. And I've got blocks here to, you know, seal in the elevator, but you know, once the hangar's big and open space, I can remove these blocks, so that way as you're traveling down this elevator, you're just looking through the glass into this beautiful big open hangar. It's like, the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, wow, if I pull that off, that will look so awesome. Have a nice big trip. Wait, what the fuck? Uh-oh, 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 please, no, no, no! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! Mommy! Ah! Wait, I'm alive? I'm alive! Yay! Oh god, that was terrifying. Don't fall through the elevator this time, please. Okay? Okay, no falling through the elevator. That's good. That's very good. So yeah, I was thinking put elevator there, get it deep down. Get over here, I can put a same elevator over here, right in the middle here, to get deep down into the hangar bay elevator, into the hangar bay area. And over there, that big hole underneath that metal block, that'll be where I take the driller in, if you know what I mean, to get and start building the hangar down under here. I may also build a sort of hut or something like that, you know, there with an elevator there, so it's also another elevator opening, or maybe just widen it out into the hangar. I don't know yet. But either way, at the moment I've got at least 2 normal elevator entrances down there, and a possibly 3rd elevator entrance, and or a hangar bay door system. I'm not too sure yet. And then the last things I did, well, I knew that these would take a time to get the resources, so I finished them off, because, you know, they're a pain in the ass and no one wants to watch me just finishing them off. But I tested my theory on, well, why I couldn't move resources like gas and oxygen and everything else through here and back there, and I was pretty much correct. Now let's go downstairs and I'll show you what I did. Because, you know, I wasn't sure this was going to work. Oh yeah, I also built a little pathway to make it easy because it was such a pain in the ass going back and forth, back and forth. I wasn't sure if my idea was going to work because, well, I didn't know. But basically, the idea was it was possible that, you know, being only one sort of block, everything was only allowed through one direction, so it couldn't actually go back and forth. So I thought, build another sort of block and put it in the other direction. And basically these 2 blocks are designed to let everything but ice flow through. So ice can go in but ice can't go out, and everything else can go in and out, and it appears to be working. I tested moving some objects through the system and they seem to be working. So my guess is, if I was to now put a med bay in my base, I'd now have flowing hydrogen and oxygen. So it seems to have worked, I hope. You know, it was only a quick test of, you know, moving items in and out. But, you know, even a quick test can be a pretty good example of how things are supposed to work. So, now that I got... Oh, I also finally got around to putting that glass up because, you know, it was really getting on my nerves not finishing it. I had to remove one of the lights because it turned out that putting lights up on the thingamajiggies caused the glass to not go up. But otherwise, you know, it was fine. The only thing I basically didn't do in my spare time was finish that because, you know, that is not just sealing it up, that's also decorations, you know what I mean? Like, everything I did was just little things that would cause a lot of time drain and were rather dull and boring trying to figure out and stuff like that, whereas this is sort of like making it functional and decorational, which is nowhere near boring. It's fun and decorating and stuff. Anyway, now that I've sorted all that out, let us get to figuring out my living quarters. And I honestly am not entirely sure what I'm going to do with the living quarters, because I'm not very good with interior decorating in this game. I mean, it's one thing to build things functional and look good on the outside, but when it comes to interior decorating with panels and all that sort of stuff, I've always had a bit of trouble with that. I don't entirely know how people make them look so good. But the least I could do is make a big empty space and figure it out from there, right? Maybe I should ask you guys if, like, when I've made the big empty space, if you guys want to, like, join the server and help me decorate the big interior space to make it into a living quarters, you know? That way it's not just something I've made, maybe it's something that you guys have also helped me make. You know, sort of like hey, this looks ugly. Can you help me not make it so ugly because I suck? Now, I am unsure if I should build it out here because those elevators look really interesting. I'm thinking I shall build it out... Stop freezing up, you stupid game. I shall build it up like this. This way. This way. Oh, no. That might be a problem. I just realized something. I have no piping through here. Oh. That could be very problematic. Because, you know, your living quarters is gonna need a med bay, right? So that way you can spawn up here if you want to. But this whole tower, not once have I even considered putting conveyor belts and stuff through here. Huh. Well, it's a simple matter of building pipes down underground, especially since I plan on digging underground anyway. And then the question is, how would I get the pipes up here? Would it look alright if I just put pipes hanging down from the roof, or do I want to make a sort of interesting looking pipe tower? Huh. Well, I'll sort that out later. Right now, really need to build. I mean, because, you know, because basically, you know, maybe where I want to put the pipes, where I want to put the stuff that the pipes plug into might be saying where the pipes will come out of down underground. So I really need to build down here first before I figure out where I put pipes downstairs. Now, I don't know how many people actually watch these videos of space engineers. I know Geo does. He enjoys watching them and always messages me afterwards. But, you know, would you guys be interested in joining me in basically helping decorate the living quarters? I think it'd be interesting. You know, I get to meet the people who watch my video. You know, get around to building something cool with all you guys. Say hello. It's like, if you have microphones, I got a Discord server available for everyone to join if you want to. I mean, you will actually be able to talk to me live while building, so, you know, it won't be like type. It'll be talk, and maybe type for those people who don't have a microphone. This is 3 wide. Whoa! Hey, it didn't break. Now, 3 wide is interesting, but I don't think it's enough room yet. I think 4 wide would be perfect. Doink. Yeah. Maybe the conveyors could sort of be built in sort of like a support column, because this looks kind of strange having this built out like this. It doesn't look like it's very well supported. But if I was to build like a support column, then, you know, that could be explained away for hiding the conveyors. That kind of makes sense. Doink. Still, if this is any indication of how wide it is, the hangar bay at the top should look pretty interesting, because basically it's going to be like, if this is here, it's also going to be like big kind of mushroomy sort of head down there, up there, and it's actually going to look really interesting. Maybe I should build a welder ship. I mean, this is a lot of welding to do now. Although, maybe I should actually get around to actually get building that frigging oh, what's it called again? The friggin' building machine, you know? Because just, it's going to be a pain in the ass to actually get all that welded by myself, because, you know, time, and that means a lot of editing for you guys and stuff like that. Whereas if I was to build the nano factory, then I can plot, whoops, I can plot and have it built at the same time, so I don't have to worry so much. I just don't remember how to build a nano factory. Where would be the best place to put this now? It's only going to be a temporary machine. I want to consume as little power as possible, so possibly right here. Actually placing it down might be the problem. This is going to be a real drain on my power, but I'd rather it be a drain on my power than having a whole bunch of time chewed up by trying to build a lot of stuff. Oh god, they take up a lot. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. I got a better idea. Instead of taking it slowly one by one, shove it all in my freaking car. It's the only way. Just take too long otherwise. Or even better would be start working on the conveyor belts and just put a friggin' end on the conveyor belt. So that way, you know, I can use that instead. Oh, this episode's gone completely off the rails so far. I mean, I originally intended it to be a build that. And then once I realized how much of a big job it is going to be, I'm like, maybe I gotta build something else to speed it up a bit. It's like completely off the rails. Is this where I need it to be? Looks like it. Is there a better joint that won't have me digging into the dirt though? I don't think there is. I think I'll have to dig into the dirt to get to it. Boink, keep boink, keep boink, keep boinkity boink, keep boink, keep boink, keep boinkity boink, keep boink, keep boink, keep boinkity boinky 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 boinky. Okay, that's how that has to go, right? But I need a connection head, so we'll go put that there, and then that looks really weird. That there. This way I have easy access for building. Wait, I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck on. Phew. God, this is such a mess. This episode is so off track, it's not funny. If it was any further off track, it'd be fireballing to the moon. Although I'm not entirely sure why it would be fireballing to the moon. That makes no sense whatsoever. Then again, normally I make no sense whatsoever, so that's okay with me. There we go, got this built. And I just realized something. My color is off again. It's always freaking off, isn't it? I mean, this is only a temporary item, so it's not too much of a problem, but still. Besides the point, it looks horrible. Looks horrible! Okay. Now that we got that done, I've ran into a couple problems. One, I don't have enough gold, which is extremely problematic. But I shall build as much as I can while I can. So yeah. Basically, I'm going to need myself a lot of gold. Otherwise, I'm not going to have enough to build this. Well, luckily, I went and built this conveyor belt, otherwise it'd be such a pain in the ass. So much stuff to put in there. Not funny. Still, it's been a while since I built one of these. I mean, how many months since I built it last time? Whoops. So useful in the last world, but you know, I kind of left the last world and I've been doing everything by hand so far because I've been enjoying it by hand. But this tower is going to be quite large by the time I'm done with it, along with everything else I'm going to be building, which means there's going to be a lot of blocks that need welding. I'm like, I really need something to speed up the process, otherwise it's going to take forever and ever to get anything done. I'm just really worried about how much power this is going to consume, because I remember the last one far out that consumed a lot of power. However, my much larger reactor might do the trick. I don't entirely know. There's enough computers. Hello, Geo. I can see you. You're playing what I'm playing. Oh, that's enough, is it? Okay. So now I just need the gold components. It's gonna be a nightmare. Look, proof that I can now move things around to my other side of my base. Hydrogen tank. I can now access from... Me and my big fucking mouth. It worked last time. It worked last time. I don't know why it doesn't work now. Okay, I now need gold. What a nightmare. Boink. Power on, and funny business, no. Gold is that away. Wee, skid outs. Woo! Don't know why you're skidding out like that. Stop it. I would like you to stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, here we go. No more skid outs. And got it. In the right direction now. I don't know why I just did a 360 like that. That's kind of a bit on the strange side. You know, I swear if I have to keep making resource runs, I should probably go and build myself a drill ship. This time one that won't crash land because I put the thrusters all wonky and stuff like that. Hopefully, you know, actual rethinking my drill ship to something actually better might work this time. I already have a really good idea. One that should work marvelously. It would be epic and would drill out entire hills in no time. The problem is it's a bit on the overkill side of things. Which is precisely the way I like things, because there's no kill like overkill. Well, hello again everyone. Here we are. Back at the start again. All over again. Looks like this episode will be, well, me building all that and then losing it all. Fortunately, I can just, you know, work at this in my own spare time to rebuild everything I've lost. I mean, I had almost finished this episode. I was going to get the gold in, finish building the last components to place in the building, and that was that. So at least I know what I need to get done in my spare time. Just basically rebuild everything I had already built and lost to the crash. But don't worry, I won't build anything else in my spare time after all. I have no need to. I already did all the things that I would have been distracted with otherwise. So all I need to do in my spare time is basically rebuild everything I've already done for you guys. That shouldn't be a problem, right? If you guys enjoyed this horrible stuff up of an episode, hit the like and subscribe button. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time. Bye. Uh-oh. Please, no. Oh shit. Mommy! Ah!